All right, shout out to Bob.
All right.
Now, Bob, if you didn't quite have your cam recorder going and you want me to redo that,
yeah,
it's gonna cost you about $100.
Well, get it from DOC.
Okay, so check him out. Check me out, y'all. So then, the guy went to Acts 9 and said, well, if Jesus, they were kind of trying to imply that Jesus is omnipresent. He's everywhere. And I said, well, he's not. Boom, boom. So then he was like, well, Paul ran into Jesus on the road to Damascus. And so he went there, boom, boom. I said, well, hey, listen, Paul didn't actually see Jesus because Paul was blinded by a bright light. He heard Jesus' voice. He talked to Jesus, but he didn't actually see him. And so Christina Nick was very adamant that Paul did see Jesus. And then she turned Jesus from being a man to some light and said, well, she saw the light. The light was Jesus. Jesus is the light. And I was like, well, no, Jesus is not light. This is an equivocation fallacy. I didn't tell her it was an equivocation fallacy because it was late and I didn't want her to feel as that late at night. So I kept that part to myself. And so I just said, Christina, no, Jesus is not the light that Paul saw. Okay, a light shone around him. It blinded him. He actually didn't see anything because he was blind. And she insisted that Paul did in fact see Jesus. And so that's kind of where the rumble came. But all of that was real heated and it was real heavy. You know, because
you left out the most important part.
Okay, what did I leave out?
You left out when I cut you to piss.
Yeah, she went to a verse
that said that when you said that Christ was not in us.
Right.
And then I said, did he put this in I didn't hear this in the recall. Because how we got from eschatology to the road of Damascus is because we had a big thing about where Christ was with us.
Wait, so what did you want to debate something?
No. We can debate, but whatever you want to debate.
Because they can catch the replay to hear everything else.
But I cut you to piss.
What the replay say?
Look,
no, they weren't.
He conveniently left that out mid-act because that was the most. I'm talking about I dragged them. I'm talking about I choked them, and it was so aggressive.
Oh my God! Can we debate that? Is Christ literally in us? Can we debate that?
Listen, that's why he left that out. That was the most hostile part between me and him.
Where's my nail clipper?
Was that part?
Sjay got a hot bite.
Don't. So.
No, I knew I was.
Anyway, so we went from eschatology to the point that we started talking about where's Christ? Is Christ in us? He said Christ is not in him. I said Christ is in me. He asked, well, we seated in heaven. I said, we're seated in heavenly places with Christ. Took him to these scriptures. He said, well, that's Christ. That's not you, right? When I said, well, Christ got all authority and all this is how we got into is Christ in us. Because we were talking about was everything subjected to Christ yet or not? Is Christ reigning right now or not? And I said Christ was reigning right now. He said everything is not subjected to Christ. And Christ is not reigning right now.
Oh, SJ,
I said
wait
Christ
a minute.
I said Christ is not governing the earth.
SJ is right about that. Wait a minute.
He's not governing the earth.
SJ is right about that.
You didn't use that terminology. You switching it up.
I did use that term, Christina. Granted, Christina, you're sleep deprived right now, so you're not gonna recall.
Yeah, you must be.
Let me give
you bound to be.
I ain't gonna be long. Give me 2 minutes.
Bound to be is crazy, Bob.
Give me 2 minutes.
Bob, don't come here with all that necromancy now.
So he left all this out.
She done cut the pee out of you.
This was very provocative. So the debate was, but at that point in time, the contention was Christ ruling right now? Because we ain't just governing.
Of course not.
So listen. So then I said he was, and then I was showing a dichotomy or juxtaposition between us having a spiritual world and a material world. He kept going and showing that all things were not yet submitted, all this other stuff. So I showed him that Christ had authority over everything right now, including death.
No, he don't.
And hold on. So then, and then he said, well, that's Christ, right? Because first he was saying he doesn't have all the enemies are not under him yet. And I'm like, no, they are. Right? We just don't see it.
No, they not.
I literally never even said that.
No, they not under him, though.
We just don't see it yet, mid-acts. I said, but that's where faith comes in. But it's already happened in the spirit. So anyway,
No.
Hold on, y'all be quiet.
This is for the video. This is for the video, SJ.
Hold on.
Okay, Bob, but I need you to hold that, all right?
All right, I'm fixing to hold it. I'm going to stop it at 5 minutes. You ready?
Bob, stop, man. Come on now.
All right, I'm going to stop it at 5 minutes.
It's okay. Notebook. Where's she at? To read you the notebook. All right, so.
That's it. That's it.
I can joke with Bob. See that?
Hey.
But anyway.
Yeah, but this is live.
Mid-act.
Mid-act.
He said,